Ready? Play.
Hello, everybody. If it sounds like my sore throat has got worse since yesterday, it's because it has got worse. But fortunately, I have Mario to share the speaking duties. How are you this morning, Mario?
For me, it's good. Hi, everybody.
I text Mario just a few minutes ago when I thought to myself, I'm going to need a bit more than just some water to get through this. And I said, Mario, did you see much of the Davis Cup last week? And he said, almost all of it.
Yeah, definitely. Also for Italian people in general, it's been a good week, and then it's been a good week also for some great tennis. We saw some very good things.
We'll come to Italy in a minute because, of course, Italy were competing too. But I think we have to begin with Canada's success, beating Australia in the final. Some very emotional tweets from Denis Shapovalov and Pospisil, among others. Novak Djokovic was in the audience. Just a reminder of what happened in that final. So Canada winning for the first time in Malaga in southern Spain. Denis Shapovalov won his first match against Thanasi Kokkinakis, 6-2, 6-4 in the singles. And then Felix Auger-Aliassime won his singles match against Alex de Minaur, also in straight sets, meaning they didn't have to play the third match, which was a doubles match. What were your thoughts on Canada, Mario, and their victory?
Well, they've been pretty amazing all the week. They were the favorite team, to be honest, and they they played as they can, and yeah, they show that they are a complete team, also very solid doubles team. Because they had to play the doubles match both in quarterfinals and in the semifinals. But very few problems for them, because they are simply an unbelievable team. Felix Auger-Aliassime in particular played amazing. He didn't drop a single set. What to say? They have already won the ATP Cup in January, so they started the year proving that they would have been. My dog.
It's fine, Mario.
Proving that they would have been the favorite for the Davis Cup. And yeah, it's quite strange because they they were eliminated
Yes.
from Holland, from Netherlands in the qualifiers, and then Russia has been excluded. And but yeah, for me that's okay. I know that there's been a bit controversial situation, but for me, no problem. That's okay. They are a strong team, and they deserved to win the Davis Cup for the first time ever for Canada.
Yeah, exactly. So, of course, they were a bit fortunate because they were eliminated, but because of the war in Ukraine, Russia was disqualified, and therefore Canada got back in. But they did win all their matches, of course, in Malaga. And therefore, they lifted the trophy, as you said, for the first time. Felix and Denis Shapovalov getting the job done. Felix has been very impressive in the last few months, and he continued that form in Malaga. Tell us a bit about Australia. Were you surprised they got to the final? Did they overachieve? What were your thoughts on them?
I think no, they don't. They didn't overachieve, in my opinion, because I followed Team Australia throughout these last years. I have to say that they are very united team with a captain, Leighton Hewitt, that can be close to his players. Can involve all of them. So even Jordan Thompson, Thanasi Kokkinakis himself, they did quite a good job. And also Alex de Minaur. There's like a very close relationship between the captain Leighton Hewitt and Alex de Minaur. Then they have strong doubles players. So yeah, probably Canada, Croatia. Croatia was in the semifinals a little more favorite, but I don't think that they overachieved. I think that they can be a very solid Davis Cup team also for the next season.
What about Italy? Tell us about Italy's Davis Cup, Mario.
Yeah, Italy. Probably Italy overachieved a little bit given the way they arrived in this competition, because no hi because no Yannick Sinner, Matteo Berrettini not in shape, so yeah, I think that Lorenzo Sonego played incredibly well, and that played a great role, because Lorenzo Musetti had a difficult situation playing against Fritz and Auger-Aliassime flying from Turin. So not an easy situation for him, but Lorenzo Sonego played very good. And then also Fabio Fognini in doubles played a very good role. So I think that Italy reached quite the maximum we can ask for them. This season can be a great step forward to try to achieve the goal of coming back winning Davis Cup since like 1976. It's been last time, so yeah, why not? Maybe in 2023 they can be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, Italy's lineup potentially could be very good in 2023 with players like maybe Sonego, but also Musetti, especially improving. Obviously, with Berrettini and Sinner, if they're both fit at the time, they have a pretty good team for the future. Maybe Fognini can still hang on for another year or two, especially as you say in doubles. Fognini, we were talking about him the other day, and you said, well, in singles, not been a great year, but he's doing pretty well in doubles, isn't he, Fognini?
Yeah, no, I agree. And he also has a lot of experience to give to his teammates. I'm thinking about the young guys like Musetti, for example. Yeah, so I think he can still play an important role in the team for a few years.
Tell us about the United States, because there was a bit of a controversial decision from the captain to, well, you can tell us about it. What was controversial about the decision from the US team captain?
Yeah, probably USA has been like the great delusion of this Davis Cup finals. Yeah, the controversial decision was to not call Rahiv Ram, who is number 3 player in the world in doubles. Has won the title in Turin, NITO ATP finals with the British player Salisbury. Yeah, controversial also because Marty Fish called only four players when he can call five players. And so yeah, there's been a lot of controversial, even because Ram was a little bit angry to not be being called. And there's been a lot of controversial situation also on social media after the after the tie lost against Italy. They were big favorite against Italy in that quarterfinal, given the lineup. Yeah, and then they lost because of the doubles match. And so this fired up quite few American player. I'm thinking about Ram himself, who tweeted, "How's everyone's Thanksgiving going?"
Exactly.
And then also Bryden Schnur, another American player. And then there's been Tommy Paul, Taylor Fritz defending their captain. Yeah, we can't explain this decision. Also because there was a remaining spot in their team. He
Yeah.
called only 4 players out of 5, so it's quite strange. And I personally disagree, but I'm not personally involved in the situation, so it's difficult to explain.
There has been a suggestion, at the very least, that it could do with the team dynamic. We see it in other sports, such as in football, where certain players do not travel at team events because they feel as though they are not necessarily a good team player. I think that's been the suggestion. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. But as you say, many of the other players, excuse me, Tommy Paul in particular, has been very defensive of the decision, right?
Yeah, Tommy Paul has been very, very defensive towards his captain. He tweeted to defend him. Yeah, while Taylor Fritz defended more himself because he was personally attacked by Braden Schnur, who said that all team singles players of the United States are a little bit egoistic.
Yeah, selfish, yeah.
And so he defended himself while Tommy Paul defended his captain. In some way, I can agree with them, because when you're not involved in the situation, you can talk, but you can't know. You can know what happened in the past. If something controversial happened within the team, so in some way I can agree with them. Remain the fact that it's difficult to explain the decision because this one of the strongest doubles players in the world not being there with a spot available. Yeah, it's strange to explain as a situation. But yeah, I'm not involved, so yeah, I won't make the mistake to make some easy comments about the situation.
Very good idea. Very good idea. Let's go back to Canada's win, beating Australia. We saw a very sad picture of Leighton Hewitt, of course, having led his team to the final, but not to victory. But I do think it's very difficult right now to beat Canada, given the depth of talent they have. I'm just trying to think if they were missing anyone in their team this year. Was anybody absent in Malaga who you'd think would be there? You got Chapo, you got Felix. I saw Mario Ranic sending a tweet congratulating the team.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate guy.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's been also quite a bit sad to watch that tweet. Yeah, Novak Djokovic was there. We saw him, and also Vasek Pospisil, who's been very important in doubles because he played both in quarterfinals and semifinals. So he's also been very important. Yeah, beating Canada is very difficult. We saw Denis Shapovalov not being at his top level, but still not enough for other teams to to take a win from this team, because then Felix was on top. He was unbeatable. And then Denis and Vasek won the doubles against Germany in the quarterfinals. And then Auger played great also in doubles along with Vasek. What to say? very, very unbeatable. Yeah, Germany's been set up in the doubles match in the quarterfinals. But after that, 6-3, 6-3. So yeah, not very, very close to the win. It's been a deserved title, I have to say, and nothing to to complain about. Yeah, it's also been quite emotional to watch the scenes after the win with the title. We also saw how much Davis Cup means for them, despite all the controversial situation of the format of where we're playing the final. But we have the confirmation that for them, yeah, it means a lot, a lot. Yeah,
Yeah,
this message is quite moving.
it's very moving. I agree, Mario. Listen, congratulations to Canada, a well-deserved title, and there may be many more to come. It's their first time ever winning the Davis Cup, but I wouldn't be surprised if they were to win one or two more, particularly during this golden generation period. Mario, once again, I'd like to say thank you for joining us today, especially at the last minute.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
Great, and I'm sure we'll be speaking to you all again very soon. For the rest of you, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And here is a reminder, just in case you forget. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.